Hello, it's the last handwriting session of this half term. How time flies when we're having fun. Hope you've been enjoying the handwriting sessions. Don't fear, don't worry, do not panic, because I will be back after the half term with more handwriting sessions, and I might even be helping Mr. McInnes out with some of his writing sessions as well. So I hope you're looking forward to doing some more writing after the half term, but enough about then. Let's think about now. And we've got one last handwriting session to do, because tomorrow, when we normally do our Friday handwriting session, is no screens day. So we're having a day away from the computers, the laptops, because I know we've mostly spent a lot more time with them recently than we normally would. And that's me as well. I don't normally spend this long sat in front of the computer, let's be honest, talking to myself. So let's crack on, and hopefully it all goes smoothly. So let's warm up our fingers. We've been doing this 3 times a week for the last 6 weeks, so you should be getting pretty used to it by now. I hope your hands are getting a little bit better at our finger fitness warm up. That's grown-ups and adults. So let me share my screen. This is the one I want to share. Here we go. Get those hands up in front of you. Let's give this one a go.
Tap your first, second, third, fourth. Fold your thumb. The first 2 fold. The last 2 fold. The first 2 fold. Tap all your fingers. First 2 push. Last 2 push. First to tap, last to tap. Fold your thumb. All your fingers fold. Tap, tap, first and second fold. Tap, tap, third and fourth fold. Tap, tap, fold your first. Add your second. Add your third. Add your fourth. Add your thumb. Tap, tap.
Amazing. So that should be your hands all warmed up, ready to go. And it's about time I show you the cursive join that we're going to be looking at today. And it's another one of those tricky top joins. And the cursive join we're going to be looking at today is this one. Oh, what a brilliant cursive join that one is. I want you to pause the video in a minute. 3 things that you notice about this cursive join. Pause the video now. Okay, I hope for the chance to work out 3 things that you have noticed about this cursive join. Hey, I'm going to say it, and I've said it every session. Just because it's the last one of this half term, it doesn't mean I'm not going to say it again. My cursive join starts on the line. It's the most important thing of all. My cursive join starts on the line, and I've got 1, 2 curly caterpillar letters. And both of my letters have a hole in the middle. I could almost use them as a pair of binoculars. Okay, I've got that top join there as well. And I also noticed that this is one of my phase 5 phonics sounds. I wonder if anyone at home or at school knows what sound these 2 letters make when they are next to each other. O is in, they're in goat, aren't they? The O sound. So let's have a look at this cursive join on writer repeater. Let me change my screen share. Oh, here we go. So on writer repeater, I'm going to try and fit a couple in. I'm going to start on the line. Going to come switch it up to the grass, over and stop. Switch it back round. I come across the top, and straight over and stop. Back, round, straight up, join it up. There we go, my O sound. A little bit wonky on that A. Let's see if I can fit a couple more in, definitely one more. I switch it up to the grass, over and stop, back round. Oh, a bit flat on the bottom. That's not too bad. And stop, come out across the grass, come over and stop, switch it back round. Up to the grass. There we go. I'm happy with those. I've got my O sound twice here, my cursive join for today with that tricky top join. Can you give this one a go for me on your page or in your books? Remembering that red line is like that line on your page or in your books, and that blue line is that imaginary line that we used for the grass. I'd like you to try and maybe do 3 or 4 lines of this cursive join. Awesome. So I hope you've had a good chance to give that cursive join a go. And we are now going to look at writing a word. We've got 2 words today, and our first word has this cursive join at the start. So let me press new. So my cursive join is going to come at the start. Wonder if I can give you some clues about what word I'm going to write. You mix these with milk and water if you want to make something for breakfast that Goldilocks might like. So I wonder if you can work out what word it's going to be. So I'm going to start on the line. Switch it up to the grass, over and stop, back round, come across the grass, over and stop, switch it round, down to the line, straight up, I've got a ladder letter that's going to go all the way up to the sky and straight back down again. And I've got one more curly caterpillar letter which is going to come over and stop. Switch it back round and stop. I need to cross my T because the word is oats. Can you give this word oats a go in your page or in your book? Maybe try and do a couple of lines using a really sharp pencil or a pen. Awesome. So I hope you had a good chance to give the word oats a good go on your page or in your book. Now there's one more word that we're going to have a go with this afternoon or this morning. I don't know when you're doing this video, but I'm filming it in the afternoon. So the one more word we're going to look at is the word roast, because I love a roast dinner on a Sunday. So the reason I've chosen this word is because I've got another tricky top join at the beginning, that R into the O. So let me show you how it's done. Fingers crossed. So I start on the line, come up to the grass, down to the line, up and over, and then I'm going to come across, round and stop, back around, join it up and stop, because I'm doing that cursive join that we're looking at today. Come over and stop. And into my curly caterpillar. That's it, over and stop. And stop. Switch it up to the sky. Straight back down. As you can mostly tell, I was quite concentrating when I was doing that because I didn't want to make a mistake, but that is our word with that O sound in the middle. The word is roast. Can you give this one a go on your page or in your books? Awesome. So I hope you had a good chance to give that word a practice on your page or in your book. I'll just let it finish running through this one last time. If you'd like to practice this word or the word oats or this just cursive join on its own, feel free to rewind the video and give it another watch just so you can watch the writer repeater or set writer repeater up yourself on a computer or an iPad. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. There we go. My chance to say thank you so much this term for joining me for all these handwriting sessions. I've been so impressed with all the work that the children have been sending from ours class. I know Mr. McInnes and Miss Dyer and Mrs. Martin have been so impressed with all the work they've been sent as well. I hope you have a lovely half-term break. Take time to relax. Maybe try and do something nice for your parents as they've been such amazing teachers at home. Maybe make them breakfast in bed one day or something like that. But of course, with adult supervision, make sure you do it with another grown-up. But try and do something nice for your grown-ups at home just to say thank you for being amazing teachers for you at home over the last 6 weeks. I hope you've enjoyed these sessions and I look forward to doing more of you after the break. Have a great week.